So, Euphoria Season 3 is back. After long years of hiatus, Sam Levinson is finally back and managed to ask more questions than answers. And questions are not even good yet. Like, not like what does it all mean, what is life? No. More like, why are you still watching this show? And this time, it's a particular scene of Sydney Sweeney's character, Cassie, that is making the headlines. But this video is not just about the scene. This video is asking a question about the pattern that Sam Levinson repeatedly show in his show Euphoria. So, what actually happened? Well, in season 3, episode 2, Sydney Sweeney's character Cassie has started an OnlyFans to finance her wedding with Nate Jacob. And she wants $50,000 worth of flowers, if that makes sense to you. Yeah, I think in 2026 this is like good enough reason for a girl to start an OnlyFans. We just want a reason, right? This is it. Get away from him. Leave Sam alone. In episode 2, we get a montage. In that montage, we see Cassie posing in pigtails, spreading her legs, and sucking on a pacifier. So, it is safe to say that she is posing as a baby, right? Yeah, I know. Later, she addresses that with her friend, saying that she is quote unquote catering to a subculture of adult babies. Yeah, I know. Disturbing to hear already. So the friend she is talking to said this is sick and disturbing. Thank God Euphoria knows what it is showing is not good and it's uncomfortable to watch. You have to give show that much credit, right? They call it sick and disturbing and then moves on. They don't really try to do anything about it. The reactions came from everywhere from the internet. As you may have think, conservatives were not happy, like obviously, but also OnlyFans creators too. Creators like Sophie Rain said that this is quote unquote misleading and portraying OnlyFans in a bad lighting. Fans on Twitter said that there is a fine line between degradation, storytelling and degradation, and the show has crossed that. Somehow Sam Levinson has able to achieve bipartisan condemnation, right? You have to give him that much. When asked Sam Levinson himself about this scene, he wants Sydney Sweeney's character to be absurd, depressing and funny. Absurd, yes. Depressing, yeah, I can see that. But humorous? I don't think so, Sam. I don't think so. There are 1,000 other ways to make that character look absurd and depressing without this disturbing imagery. This is basically provocation without any expression. It's more like a stunt. Yes, a publicity stunt. In same montage, we see Sydney Sweeney eating ice cream nude, posing in a baseball cap nude, and posing nude in a wet American flag. All this in just minutes. Do directors need a reason nowadays to make their actors nude? If you guys remember, in season 2, Sydney Sweeney herself pushed back on Sam's unnecessary nudity that he throws on her, asking her to do shirtless scenes when that's not required. And in Sam's defense, he does toned it down, but an actor had to say that to him raises so many questions. Sam should have known what he's doing. Unnecessary nudity is not what this generation want. Who is he making this show for now? What is the target audience? Because if you see in season 1 and season 2, the target audience was Gen Z, and the show was somehow tried to resonate with Gen Z. In 2023, a study was conducted in UGLA in which they suggest that young people don't want to see sex on screen. They want less sex scenes in shows. Season 1 of Euphoria was honestly one of the best shows I've ever watched. It has its own taste, it has its own aesthetic, the camera work, everything from lighting to dialogues to storytelling to the way of telling each and every story in every episode was unique, and it still stays with me. But now Sam Levinson has gone too far and only making it about rage baiting people. That's sad to see from a viewer's perspective and also from a storytelling perspective too. Season 1 and season 2 of Euphoria worked because it speaks to real experiences of Gen Z. It has over 18 million viewership and was second on HBO's top shows list after Game of Thrones. Research suggests that Gen Z is having less sex than earlier generation. So whom Sam Levinson is trying to target here? Who is the target audience? Because the audience has moved on. Sam isn't. The whole point being that this generation wants a better storytelling rather than these stunts, these provocations, or if we or how we call it in this day and age, rage bait. They don't want to see rage bait in TV. They want to see storytelling. So has Sam Levinson gone too far? Yes, but it's not the first time. It's a symptom, it's a pattern that he repeats in each and every show. Last time in The Idol, the show was full of nudity and unnecessary provocating scenes that may not really contribute to the story, but yeah, they push boundaries in a way that we don't want. Euphoria used to make us feel something real, but now it mostly makes you feel that you owe an apology for watching this show. What do you guys think? Is this season is just about shock value, pushing the boundaries, making people angry and getting a reaction out of them, or does it add more to the storytelling of the show? Do tell me. And if you liked it, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.